Good morning, Magic lovers. It is 5:22 a.m. We are back with more Abzan Hero, of what I've actually dubbed Abzan Legends. Hold on. Because now I've taken it in a little bit of a different direction. First of all, this is a little abnormal. We'll start with the sideboard. We've added Grafdigger's Cage. Maybe this was in here yesterday. I don't really remember what changes we kind of made midstream yesterday. But after doing a little Reddit examination, this apparently is the better card for dealing with the Garudas and also with the Lurrus decks. There's a card called Lurrus, lets you play cards out of your graveyard. This prevents it. This prevents the triggers from the Garuda. It would not prevent Winota, which is a different deck too, but I don't want to go too much, but it wouldn't help me with that. Also did Extinction Event, so this is an exile effect. Added these. This kind of lets me, I can hopefully board out some of my cards if I expect to have to cast this for a certain mana cost. But that's neither here nor there. We'll worry about that. Just think of it, it's a board clear that I can choose even or odd, and it exiles, which is important. Okay, the other changes we made is sadly we have Hail to the Chimp is done. We tried Kogla, our monkey friend, but he just wasn't doing it. I wanted to lower the curve a little bit, and I want to take this more in a Legends direction. So we got rid of everything off the high end. We got rid of, can't remember what they were, but we had that 7 mana sorcery that brought back cards from our graveyard. We had Kogla. We had the Planeswalker Garruk. We had the new Vivian. We had all kinds of stuff up there. I guess Vivian was a Planeswalker. And I replaced it with a bunch of creatures. And the reason why that is, well, for a few reasons. So let's look at these. We now have 2 Nethrois, so this gives us 2 ways to pull things out of our graveyard. Plus, he's just a good body for the cost. A 5 mana 5/5 Death Touch Mutate. It's not like the best, but I'd be happy to play this on turn 5. And it's also nice in an aggro matchup, right? So if I'm getting aggroed down, this thing is just a huge wall to deal with. And obviously the Mutate is an insane upside. Then I added God-Eternal Bontu, mostly because I just think we need a little bit more card draw value generation in this deck. The whole deck is premised off that we're trying to play a mid-range deck, but we basically need to, let's put it this way, we need to cheat as much as the other decks in terms of value. So we need to be able to go get cards. We need to be able to draw a lot of cards for no reason. Bontu's in that category, plus he's a nice combo with Hero of Precinct One if the hero stays up long enough. God-Eternal Oketra this is another one. This is kind of just, I put it in here because it just feels like a game ender in a way, right? She's a finisher. Double strike, whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 4/4 zombie token with vigilance. Amazing ability. Plus I just don't get to play her that much. I'm going to try her in the 5 slot. I think she'd be one of the first ones to get cut if for some reason we just need to make a completely insane change, but I kind of like her up here. Again, a legend, I like that as well. Also, she combos a little bit with Nethroi, right? Because Nethroi lets you get creatures with power 10, up to 10 or less, right? So you add up all the power of your creatures. Now, she's an insane creature, but she only has power 3, and that's because she has double strike, so that's a little bit of a combo there. I guess not a combo, but right, a little bit of synergy. It works together. And then a lot of the low end, we didn't change too much. What we did do is we added another Vraska, the Golgari Queen, and this is because, again, this deck just needs constant value generation, and Vraska, right, she can be a finisher if your opponent doesn't deal with her. She can remove low-cost threats, low-cost permanents even, right? So I can get rid of lots of different things. And she's just a card draw engine, which is good because, right, we kept our Treacherous Blessing. We kept the Treacherous Blessing, which is an insane card draw engine as well. We've also added another Kethis, partially because he's a good body, but he's ramp, right? So if I play him on 3, I'm looking at playing any of these on 4, which is sweet, right? That's a great ability. We also added, I don't know, we were maybe just running 2 Knights. I think we had the Knight of Autumn's out, but we've put 2 Knights of Autumn back in. Again, just as mutate targets and to deal with enchantments and things like that. Enchantments and artifacts. And then we added Kunoros. This again is to deal with the graveyard style decks that we're sure to see are very popular right now. This also stops the Garuda trigger, I believe. We'll find out. Hopefully we don't find out we'll find out the hard way, I guess, if it doesn't. But I'm pretty certain it blocks out the Garuda trigger as well. I know this is a little bit of non-bow. Like it hurts me because it disables Kethis' ability and disables the Nethroi. We'll have to remember that. But I still think having a couple of them in here is worth it. You can see we took out the Oath of Kaya's for these. And again, that's primarily because we just want the body. We just want the body and we want the graveyard ability. And then the rest is the same. The human package is still down here. So here we go. Abzan Legends. Let's do this thing. Let's get in there. Let's get into a best of 3 traditional standard ranked Wednesday Brawl. Abzan Legends. Let's do it. I have to go spray for wasps after I record this morning, so that's going to be a very joyous occasion, I'm sure. We have a bunch of them hanging around outside our door. So, I don't think there's a nest yet, but I gotta do something about them. Spooky. Alright, choose if you'll draw or play. I will play first. And we cannot keep this opening hand as badly as I want to, so let's mulligan. Just 1 land. That's all we got. 3-lander. A little bit better. Let's keep it. I think I'll keep all 3 lands, and we'll just put the Polukranos back. He's the only card I can't play. I take it back. I can't play Vraska, but Vraska is a value engine, so. And we've got the Treacherous Blessing Vraska combo here, so this is good. And we get to go first, so that's nice too. If we're against an aggro deck, things might be a little tough here because we don't really have a lot of stuff to do early on. Would be nice to draw any of our 2s. So here's the graveyard deck. And there's Kudro. Okay, so Vraska. So this is not the... Lurrus may be in this deck. So I would have expected this to be a Lurrus deck. The one he lets you... He's a companion. He lets you play cards out of your graveyard. I would have expected him to be here. It's possible they're just running him as a main board. Running him in the main board. Witch's Oven. We're just probably going to destroy this with the Vraska. I'm assuming, do I Treacherous Blessing here or Kudro? Kethis. He is a big boy, isn't he? He can be stolen, that's bad. What would I get if I play him? Do I really get that much value? I think we just Treacherous Blessing here. I think this is just better. It gives us a ton of cards. It doesn't give my opponent a way to interact with a creature of mine, right? Because I know the Rakdos deck runs cards that steal your creatures. And so, right, he could steal with the Witch's Oven and sacrifice my creature. Which I really don't want him to do. He may not even do that at this point, but... Well, we got all the lands we're ever going to need, it turns out, so... All the lands in the world, people. My opponent stepped away for a second, it looks like. So the next turn is probably going to be Vraska, sack the Treacherous Blessing. We're not under a ton of pressure. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, see, this is fine. I mean, I don't love the Cauldron Familiar, obviously, and I don't love the Witch's Oven, clearly, but this is fine for now. It's not really putting a ton of pressure on me. So let's just get the Vraska. Let's get rid of this Treacherous Blessing just immediately. As fast as we can. Time to step out of the shadows. Get rid of that Treacherous Blessing. Gain a life. Get some of my legendary humans. I can actually... Yep, and so here comes the cat combo. The cat combo is fine. It's very annoying. So both kitties gone. Both kitties will be coming back here. Now the question is, does my opponent feel it necessary to attack the Vraska? He probably will once I kill one of these Witch's Ovens, won't he? The second I kill a Witch's Oven, he's going to feel it's necessary, I bet. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's really fascinating. So now I've got some options here. So do I minus the Vraska? We have so many cards. So if I play Kethis, that actually doesn't do anything unique for me. But if I play Kudro... Okay. I'm a little afraid of my creatures being stolen here and sacrificed. Maybe I just have to put up with it. Maybe that's just fine. Let's do this. opponent apparently has an oh, he has these things, the Witch's Ovens. And I want to save on life, so let's go get a black or a green here. Doesn't really matter too much. Our deck doesn't really have a lot of multi-spells. Like, we'll need 2 black for Bontu, 2 white for God-Eternal Oketra, but you can see we have 2 black, 2 white already. And I think that's our only multi requirement. Yeah, that's nice. That was a tough part of the hold on. Let me use my brain. That was a tough part of the Kogla. He cost 3 green. That was always a pain. Sorry, opponent. Opponent, I know I was playing a little slow too here. Maybe I should have gotten rid of this Witch's Oven. Okay, and then I think I'm just plussing her. Do I just start sacrificing lands here? I'm like tempted to do it. Because I don't really need a lot more mana. I mean, I obviously want more mana at any given time, but I never really need a lot more. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's draw a card. Another Treacherous Blessing. Okay, if she lives, this will be nice. See, I fully expect my opponent to steal one of these things and kill her with it. I mean, I guess he's only got 4 cards, but no lands actually. So actually, they're all value. Whatever's in his hand, they're all juice. So if we make it that far, next turn is probably Vraska kill these Witch's Ovens. Or use Vraska to get rid of one Witch's Oven, use Myth of Nethroi to get rid of a different one. Yeah. That's what I expected. All at the Vraska? So I think it's better to keep the Vraska here. Because I'm going to lose this anyways. He's going to sacrifice it anyways, so I think we just do this. Don't let him kill the Vraska. Keep Vraska up. If he has another Claim the Firstborn, good for him. Can't do anything about that, really. So if I play the Kethis, except it wants to tap my mana wrong, so this, and this. Play Kethis. Play this. Play General Drannith. Get rid of that, I guess. Okay. Do I sacrifice a permanent here? I don't think so. We won't sack a permanent here. Climb next. We'll keep her nice and high health. My opponent hasn't really been putting a lot of pressure on my life total, so that's good for us. Sure. Oh, do I have enough things in my... Nope, not quite. Lose one more creature out of there and I can use Kethis, so... Oh boy. Yep. We may just side of this cat combo. We should have... In games 2 and 3, our matchup should be... Maybe not easy, but... a lot easier. You know what would be sweet? A little bit of our boy Kunoros. He would be so nice here. Does he have another Claim the Firstborn? That's the scary part. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. Pass. You gonna attack with these things? My turn? Okay. So I mean, we're definitely just getting rid of a Witch's Oven here. Sure. Yep. Do it to it, my man. Do it to it. And then we're probably doing this. Polukranos. This is a little bit risky. I maybe shouldn't have done that. Then Treacherous. Oh, no, no, no. I didn't mean to play Treacherous Blessing. Oh, God. Oh, well. I mean, this could be okay, but... well, it is in that regard. If we can get Kunoros down, it may just be too late, you know? We'll wait. We'll wait. This cannot be claimed the firstborn, which is nice. There are other cards like Active Treason. I messed up. I meant to Mythos of Nethroi this thing. Maybe it won't matter. Kunoros, if we can get Kunoros down, then I don't need to even kill the ovens. Oh, I'm really going to pay for that mistake. So he's got 3 damage to futz around with. He has to get rid of the Vraska, I suppose. Oh no, he has more than that. He's like 3 or 4 damage. Okay, good. Oh god, that makes me so... I'm so stupid. So stupid. Pass. My turn. Okay. Oh. So is there... Do you think there's a way I could bait him here? So what do I need for that? Because I can gain a ton of life off of this thing if I attack with it. And then maybe I don't really care about the Mayhem Devil anymore. Oh, do I die to just the Mayhem Devil triggers here? Oh, shoot, I basically do, right? Because he can deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why isn't he just killing me here? Okay, so here's what we have to do. I have to fight trigger the Mayhem Devil. And pray that he's not smart enough to find lethal here. So it should probably go face. Yep, I'm pretty certain he can kill me here with just these pings. Okay, so let's get out of here. He sees lethal. He's not that stupid. I'm the stupid one. If I had played that Mythos of Nethroi, we might have been okay. Okay, we should be able to really beat his face in, though. So we'll put in the Grafdigger's Cage, put in that. Probably just get rid of these God-Eternals. Some of the cheaper stuff is not that good either. What are his threats? His threats are odd threats. Unfortunately, most of our cards are odd, right? So that's not very good for us. But maybe that's okay, honestly. If we exile our own stuff, we expect to be doing some trading. So maybe actually I do want my high-end stuff. No, we could take those out. That's okay. This is just a big body, big nice body. What do we get rid of? Hero of Precinct One? Probably isn't that good here. Like pretty easy to get killed, so. I think everything else is fine. Alright, can we do it? Ah, we just made that. We made a few mistakes there. Play first. Extinction Event is great when you're on the play. Nethroi is also amazing because I can just play him straight up. We got a little unlucky there because our opponent just got the Witch's Oven combo like immediately, which really stinks, obviously. Okay. We'll do this, and we're going to play Treacherous Blessing just right away. Get her on out there. Give me all the cards. How many lands are we holding? I hate that it does that. Like, I'm trying to figure out how many lands I hold, so I'm trying to rearrange, basically, in my hand. Alright, so... Do I Vraska sack my Treacherous Blessing? Yes, I think so. Because I kind of have a lot of freedom to get rid of this, I think, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm the leader of the Golgari now. Ooh, a couple Nethrois. These are going to be very good for us. He can scry all he wants. If he plays an on-cost card, then it's probably Extinction Event time. If he doesn't, then... Maybe Night of Autumn into Destroy Witch's Oven would make a lot of sense here. Oh, Extinction Event is going to be insane. So I'm actually just going to use my Vraska to get rid of this Witch's Oven and see if he triggers it off. Let's see if he uses it. Is he going to sack his Midnight Reaper? If he does, then I think Nethroi is coming down. Okay, perfect. I'm happy with that. And next, then... Oh boy, or do I just play a really big... No, I don't need to play a big Night of Autumn. Just play a 5/5 Death Touch Life Linker. Nothing too impressive about it. Woe Strider. So I'm going to play Vraska, kill his Midnight Reaper, swing with the Nethroi. Goodbye, Midnight Reaper. Sure. He's got lots of cards. Do I want to keep up my... Nah, let's just swing. Who cares? Bummer. Aye, bummer. If you can steal this, that's not a big deal. The Scourge Diva. So we're probably getting close to Extinction Event territory. I mean, Nethroi. So now we probably are. Now I probably have to Extinction Event here. Oh, actually, no, I don't really, do I? So he'll probably sack some of these other cards. We're kind of in trouble, aren't we? I makey a mistakey. Do I plus her first? Do I just kill the Night of Autumn? No, let's save the Night of Autumn just in case. Plus here.
Don't dwell on what's about to happen.
And we do have an excess of lands, don't we? Just get rid of one of these. I should have tapped it for mana first, but that's fine. So what do we want to do here? Well, let's swing with Nethroi, I suppose. Make him keep sacking stuff. Okay, so he's going to give me the life. That's nice. Goodbye, Nethroi. We Fabled Passage. Let's go look for some stuff here. Go get a Plains. Throw out our old buddy Polukranos. So now I'm setting up for a really good Extinction Event if he plays. Ah, dang it. It's still a good Extinction Event. Still a good Extinction Event. So do I make him sack everything he owns here? This thing's so annoying. So we have another Vraska in hand, so let's just get rid of the Woe Strider. See what he sacrifices with it, if anything. I'm basically gonna make him sack a bunch of stuff if he... Okay. 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 Cute. Hey, surprise. This one's for you, buddy. He doesn't have a way to sack these creatures. He has no method to sack these things unless he's holding one in his hand right now. buy odd cost cards. Do I play the Knight of Autumn here to put pressure on his board? Could get rid of the food token. Can't spend it right now. He could steal this Knight of Autumn though. That would really stink, wouldn't it? Let's just play it. It's all yours, bud. We still have some really good stuff here. Holy cow. Okay. We didn't even see our Grafdigger's Cage or our Kunoros, our Hound there. So you know what? I didn't even think about this. We could put in the Devout Decree, which is actually probably better than Mythos of Nethroi here. 2 mana, some 2 mana removal. Probably not Agonizing Remorse. So now we're on the... Now we have to be on the responsive side of things, which is a little scary. We made a lot of mistakes that game too, so I feel a little dumb. But we can still make this. We deserved it. We have the right cards to win this matchup. 3 Extinction Events, 3 Grafdigger's Cage. Show it to me in the opening hand. Show me no graveyard shenanigans. This hand's probably too good to pass up. I have a 2, a 3, and I have Vraska as well. So there's probably too much good stuff, and Polukranos. Too much good stuff here. We're hoping our Treacherous Blessing finds us some, you know, graveyard hate at some point. It's not looking good so far. General's Enforcer is graveyard hate, though. Only sort of, though. The Serrated Scorpion. Nice thing's going to be General's Enforcer is going to hopefully lock down the board a little bit here. Our opponent's putting the pressure on early. General's Enforcer coming down. No red mana yet. He must be holding one, though, because he used the Fabled Passage to go get a black. I mean, I'm definitely blocking, right? Do I just get this Serrated Scorpion off the board? Does he have, like, a shock or something? I guess I just get rid of this for now. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, I guess. I think we wait. Well, I mean, I'm under pressure now, so I feel like I have to Treacherous Blessing here and get this show on the road. I guess he just has the Woe Strider, so who cares? Let's play that. Let's play the Grafdigger's Cage. Let's just say forget it. Okay. So now we're just at risk of dying from people attacking us, but maybe that's fine. We'll get the Polukranos down next turn is maybe our play. No attacks. And I will happily trade this for this, like anytime. Whoopsies! That doesn't do anything for you. This does nothing. So then I guess I think we just Vraska here and get rid of the Woe Strider. He's like, hey, please sacrifice your So do I get rid of the Lurrus?
Step aside or be crushed.
I mean, does he have a way to get rid of the Grafdigger's Cage? I don't think so. I think it's the Woe Strider goes. Well, if he does have a way to get rid of this, he's not holding any cards. Forget him. Ooh, we found one, though.
Don't be surprised if we meet again.
What's no attacks? I'm guessing this is a steal a creature card. Oh, Midnight Reaper. Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm going to block this in a heartbeat. You can draw cards, man. Like, you are so far behind right now. Polukranos or Treacherous Blessing. I think it's Treacherous Blessing time. Oh, General's Enforcer. That was perfect. That was a perfect draw. Actually, Devout Decree was the perfect draw. Whoo! Because goodbye Midnight Reaper, goodbye card draw. We'll get a white. And so long, Midnight Reaper. This game's over. This is done. He's just destroyed here. I guess this is kind of good, honestly, still. Yeah, this is probably fine. Can try and get rid of the Vraska here. Wow, I'm really glad I kept that now. Really glad I kept that. Whew. So we're just gonna Mythos of Nethroi this thing. Yes? Yeah. Get rid of the Mayhem Devil right away. Just get it on out of here. Do I throw it on the General's Enforcer? Yeah. We'll throw it on the General's Enforcer, and then I'm really tempted just to sack a land here. Maybe I shouldn't, though. I guess I don't really need a lot more cards. What kind of person says they don't need more cards in Magic? Probably not a very smart one, so let's just get rid of that. Plains. Knight of Autumn's great. What kind of person says they don't need more cards in Magic? Probably not a very smart one. Is he just going to go for it? Nope, he's not going for it. Okay. Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy to see that, man. I don't want you going for it. Let's play this. And now we just get rid of the Woe Strider in the event that he's got something, you know, sneaky going on here. So I could run out the Knight of Autumn right away. I think actually we... Oh yeah, I have a ton of life right now. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Let's put the pressure on him. Now I don't really need all these lands, do I? Kunoros, the icing on the cake. I guess I can swing with this, huh? I mean, this guy's a big boy. Uh-oh. All my showing off about how much life I had is going to come back to bite me. I suppose I gotta be careful. He actually does have a lot of life as well. So I think I just swing with General's Enforcer and Knight of Autumn here and see what my opponent does. Okay, okay. Pow pow. I take a little bit of damage, that's fine. Yep. Ow. So now it's Polukranos time. This... He cannot steal this very well.
Its pain is our gain.
I have 2 green, 2 black. I have plenty of white. 3 black, 3 green. Okay, so we'll just get rid of a green land here. Ooh, Devout Decree is good. Then we end turn. This is a little scary because he could steal the Polukranos, so I gotta be a little careful with my life total here. Because there is a card, Act of Treason it's called, that can steal any creature and attack me with it. Okay, so he's dead. He's not dead, but he's about to take a lot of damage right now. Goodbye. I don't need a castle. Okay, sweet. Wow, after losing game 1, we just... That sideboard just destroyed him. The Grafdigger's Cage removed all his value from his entire deck. Whew, that was a good one. I don't think I have time for another because I have to go spray for wasps, like I said. But let's go open our pack. We finished our quest. Ooh la la. That was a sweet game, though. We looked really strong that game. Like, it felt really good. Mythos of Vadrock. Don't love it. It's fine, though. Yeah, we felt really strong that game, though, and I think, man, I really hope that deck takes over the meta, because then my deck would actually look very strong. I really like the 4 Vraskas. It felt really good seeing Vraska almost every game. I was happy to see her every single game. Didn't see either of our God-Eternals. I guess we took them out, though, so that's not too impressive. I'm almost tempted to run 4 of these as well, because again, whenever I play this, I just feel so powerful, right? And this deck has enough life gain that I think the Treacherous Blessing isn't too painful. Because if we look at our life gain, so gains life, gains life, gains life, can gain life, can gain life. So we have so many options here. All right, I'll be back. I'm still gonna be futzing with this deck because it is sweet. And it's a fun deck to play. So much cool stuff in here. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Don't get stung by wasps. That's my advice. Adios.